Yeah. Okay, so basically we'll be starting now. Those joining can continue from the class. So first of all, I would love to say a very big thank you for making our time for this class. And once again, I'll say welcome to EduCraft Masterclass. I'll be starting right away. Okay, so on the screen, this is basically the day one of the EduCraft Masterclass. And in this day one section, we are just going to be covering the setup because, as we all know, almost all skill have a particular tool they use. So in this day one section, we'll be covering the tool you need to install, the setup needed, and how to install it. I'll be showing you live view of how to install each tool. So let's get right into it. First of all, if you can see my screen, just signify by a raise of hand. Okay, I believe we are good to go. So in this day one, it is broken down into four sections. Number one, we'll be talking, just giving you a brief intro of EduCraft, and then we'll give you intro of the program, then we'll go into the main proper of the day, which is the software installation. So I'd love most of you to connect to your internet. Obviously, you are connected to your internet. And then when it's time for section theory, I'll be showing you how to install the tool. You can choose to do it live or just take our time to do it. And also, one more thing, I am recording the class. At the end of the meeting, I'll send the recorded video to the group chat. Then therefore, the conclusion and assessment part. Basically, in every day, each day, we are going to be dropping assessments. And the main aim is that, remember we told you yesterday that at the end of the masterclass, every masterclass, we are going to recruit the top two students. So that will be done from those who submitted the best assignment. So after giving you assignment for almost each day, then the one that is perfect, we are going to pick it, and then at the end of the class, we'll recruit the best two. So that being said, move on to the first one about EduCraft. Now, EduCraft is basically an agent that focuses on delivering excellent slide and top-notch report. So basically, this is what we do. We help to create PowerPoint, to create slides for students, personal projects, and so on. That's like our work. So we meet students, create their slide, create PowerPoint, and then obviously we get paid for it. And that's what we are going to show you in this training. I'm going to equip you with the skill to learn how to design any PowerPoint, any slide, make any report, and also get paid for it. Although that one is depending on you though. If you want to get paid for it, you can choose to, but if you don't want to, you can just stick with your final year defense and all that. But as students, I am certain that most of us are curious to want to make money, especially when it is something that involves zero capital. And this skill is something that involves zero capital. All you just need is basically your system, phone, and you are done. And also packaging. So that being said, I'll be showing you our flyers. So basically, these are the services we offer here. If you can see in the left hand side, you have the amount in dollar, right hand side the amount in naira. So basically, we have affiliates everywhere, and then even outside the country, they bring clients for, then we get paid based on it. You can check the amount in the screen. You can see most of them, they are not something you would joke with. So this is something that a lot of us would benefit from. Now, why is this skill in high demand? I am certain all of us can start to listen to this. So basically, students usually struggle to write reports. I have been there, trust me, 100 level, 200 level. I had problem writing report. I don't even know what it's all about. So students do struggle to write reports, and also entrepreneurs, business owners, they are just too busy, overwhelmed to want to write a report. And that's why this skill is in high demand, because literally everything now is going tech wise, and then the essence of report writing is very, very paramount. And then we need to know how to write professional report, not just any kind of report, how to write professional and detailed report. And we also need to know how to structure report, PowerPoint, and all that. So that is why this skill is in high demand, because literally in every school, all students need this, probably because they were not taught, they were not sure, and all that. So moving on to the second part, introduction to the program. Now, in this program, you'll be learning three things basically. I've said it before yesterday. You'll be learning three things. Number one, how to design premium slide. Number two, how to write report. And lastly, how to earn with the skill. Okay. That being said, I'd love to highlight one thing. We're focusing on the monetary part of this training, because once you can get the report writing skill right, what's stopping you from not making money from it? Because this is something you can just easily make money from it, and then once you can get report writing right, nothing is stopping you from making money from it. After all, it will cost you literally nothing. All you need to do is your phone, your PC, and your time also to make reports. So now, what is expected from you? We know this is not school, and obviously you don't need rules and guidelines, but to make sure everything is in order and logical place, we are going to demand few things from you. Number one, that you show up and engage daily and early. Also, do not be shy to ask questions. Most of you probably don't know me, and I don't know many of you here. So I see no reason why you be scared to ask questions. We are just, youth. You can, when you have any question, just simply show by raise of hand, and then I will unmute you. You can speak. Also, apply what you learn. This is very, very important. In this class, you don't just learn. You apply what you learn. Basically, not just for this class, for anything at all, in school, in your business, in your profession, as you're learning a skill, you always apply what you learn. If you don't apply what you learn, you might think you know how to do it, but when you get to the field, you see that you are just lost. So whatever you learn from each day, ensure you apply what you learn, and also submit assignment on time, because it's going to depend at the last day if you be among the top two students. Now moving on to the tool needed for this training. So basically, this is the hallmark of today, which is to show you how to design or how to set up the tool needed for report writing and design. First of all, I need to establish the fact that you don't need expensive things. You don't need to even get anything at all. You can just do it from the comfort of your home or school. The devices you'll be needing are either a phone or a laptop. You can either use a phone, but for me, I recommend using a PC, because number one, you cannot compare PC with phone, and it helps you get the work done fast. You can do the work fast, and you can do it more professional using a PC. But either one would work, trust me. Either a phone or a PC is going to work. So the next tool you'll be using, or the next device, actually a tool though, is internet. Obviously you are going to need internet, because the data you'll be getting, you're not just going to get it raw, like without searching. You have to make research online, not just manually. You have to make live research. There are tools and places you can make research, and you need internet to access those places. Now we move on to the main software and tools. So the main software and tools, these are the things that will actually help you to create any report. Number one, we have WPS or Microsoft Word. I'm well aware that most of us are familiar with Microsoft Word, MS Word for short, but a majority of us might not know WPS, and it's very, very simple. Let me break it down. W stands for Word, P stands for presentation in terms of slide now, while S stands for spreadsheet. Basically, it's a combination of Word, PowerPoint, and spreadsheet all in one, and that is why I recommend everyone to use WPS. Microsoft Word is kind of outdated now. WPS is what is trending. Then number two, you'll be needing Canva or PowerPoint. For me personally, I like using PowerPoint. For the Canva, most of the template there, PowerPoint, you just need to, it's just free, versatile, intuitive also. So I like using PowerPoint. And also you'll be using ChatGPT for brainstorming and to put your report in order. Yes, I know most of you might be thinking, come on, there are AI tools out there that can detect if a report is written by AI. Yes, trust me, there are tools like that. And number one, I need to clarify something. We won't be using ChatGPT to write the report. We'll just use it to put our report in order, the content and everything. But however, we are not just going to stop there. We are going to raise the bar in the sense that we'll teach you how to also bypass all AI detectors. Okay, not all though, because it is not possible for you to bypass AI detectors 100%, but most of them are not even correct and accurate. So we'll be showing you how to bypass AI detectors, and that will be, I think, in day theory. So the next tool you'll be using is Google Chrome or Edge. Of course, you need to make your research, and this tool will be something or what you use to make your research. And as a student or as a person who has a phone or a PC, all of you have access to either Google Chrome or Edge. It comes with your phone or with your PC, either one of them. And then the next tool we'll be using is Obsidian, Notion, or Notepad. So this is basically to put all your ideas in one place, organize it, and serve as a draft for before your main work. Most of us are familiar with Notion or Notepad. Notepad, everyone has it in his phone or PC. Notion, not that much, but I feel majority of us are familiar with it. Now, for the last one, Obsidian, which is my favorite. This is a super powerful tool, and majority of us might not be familiar with it, but it's very, very simple to use, and it will help you structure your idea. For me, I recommend using Obsidian, but there's a downside to it though. It's just meant for PC users. Even though you might find the app out there in Play Store, but it will not be as better as that in PC. So for those using phone, you can use Notepad or you can use a Notion account. But for PC users, I highly recommend Obsidian. It's very, very good and better. So we move on to session 3. Session 3 is actually the installation process. Those tools I just listed, I'll be showing you how to install every one of them, and I'll also give you a live demo of how to do that yourself. Move on to the first one, Microsoft, WPS. Remember, I said MS Word is kind of outdated. We use WPS now, Word, PowerPoint, and Slide Sheet. So to install it on computer first, is very, very simple. All you have to do is to click on this link. I'll be sending you a PDF guide, and the PDF guide would contain the link. You can click on the link or just type in the link. All you have to do is to click on the link and then click on download WPS. Once you are done, double click the file, then just install. It's very, very simple. I'll be showing you how to do that now. Example, let me just show you a live demo of how to do that. I'm coming, just give me a minute. So I believe you all can see the screen. So all you have to do here is just to type WPS, or you can just type in the link. Just type WPS download, and then once you click on it, you are going to see installation process. Just type in install on Windows, click on it, and then it will take you to their page. So on this page, all you have to do is to just download it, and then it will just pop up here. After downloading, it's very simple. Double click and then read the installation process. All you have to do most times is just to be hitting yes, I agree, and all those things. It's not just add. All you have to do, follow the installation process and then install it. Now that's the how to install WPS on computer. It's very simple. Step one, all you have to do is search for WPS. Let me repeat that again. then you see it here. You can either use any of the link, the first one or the second one. Let me try the second one. Now for the second one, you see their website here. Just click on free download and you are done. Also, one more thing I need to explain to you guys is that all these tools I just listed, they are free. You don't need to pay anything for it. WPS is free, PowerPoint is free, ChatGPT, obviously we all know of it, is also free. So you don't need to actually pay anything for it. Just download, and once it's done installing, double click and follow the installation process. Now let's go back to our presentation. Let me show you the next tool to install. Okay, so I believe we all understand the installation process for Windows or MacBook. It works for Windows or MacBook. Now we move on to phone, iOS or Android phone. It's very, very simple. Just follow these steps and then you are good to go. You don't need to bother about writing these steps. I'll be sending you the video of day one, and I'll also send you a PowerPoint as a guide also. So step one, all you have to do is to go to Google Play Store or Apple Store. Step two, you have to search for WPS and obviously download it, wait for it to download, open, allow permission, and you're done. Very, very simple. So we move on to the next tool. For the next tool, we are going to be installing Canva or PowerPoint. For Canva, okay, on computer, option one is Canva, option two is PowerPoint. I personally don't like using Canva because, like I said before, most of their content now they are not paid. You have to pay for it for you to use it. And as a student, why pay for something when you can get it for free? Come on. So working with PowerPoint, how to install the PowerPoint, and we're not just going to use MS PowerPoint. Remember, I told you that WPS has Word, PowerPoint, and Slide embedded in it. So we are going to use the PowerPoint in WPS. We want to download a new PowerPoint. So it means to access this PowerPoint, you just need to open WPS, go to the top left corner, then click on the PowerPoint there. Immediately you start your design. Let me show you how this works. I'm coming. Let me launch my WPS and show you how this works. One more thing, if you are not clear on any step, just signify by raising up your hand and then I would unmute you to speak. Okay, I'm coming. Someone just raised up his hand. So I believe you can turn on your mic now. So if you have any question, just let me know. I'll have solution to it.
Um, it's not even a question. Your
Okay.
screen is not showing. That's the thing. Your screen is not showing.
Okay. I'll fix that right away.
Yeah,
I'm coming.
thank you.
Now, can you all see the screen? I believe you can see the screen. Okay. So, like I said before, I'll be showing you how to access the PowerPoint on WPS. It's very, very simple. Let me switch to WPS. Let me share my screen to WPS. Okay. I believe you can see my WPS now. I believe you can see it now. Like I said, just go to the top left corner, which is this place. I don't know if you can see my mouse. Just go to the top left corner, click on it. It will take you home. And then if you see from the left icon, you're going to see so many things here. Number one, you see home. Number two, new. Number three, WPS AI. But that's not what we are looking for. We are looking for one word, which is Docs, Microsoft Docs, slide, which is the PowerPoint slide, and spreadsheet and PDF. So doc, once you click on it, it will take you to Word document, and then you can come on, you can type in anything and edit. But that's not what we are looking for. For the PowerPoint, just come here, click there, you click on blank, and then you can start editing. We won't be showing you how to do that now. In day 5, we'll be showing you how to edit PowerPoint. Trust me, the PowerPoint is actually the easiest. I know many students find it hard to design a PowerPoint, but it's actually very, very simple, very, very easy. All you need is just to apply smartness, and we'll be showing you how to do that. It's very, very simple. Just use apply smartness and make it unique. Very, very simple. So I'll be talking about the last 2 years, spreadsheet and PDF. For the spreadsheet, is basically to organize data. We won't be covering that in this slide. We just focus on docs and PDF. And with that being said, I'll switch back to my slide. Okay, I'm coming. So that's that for computers. But if you want to know about Canva is very, very simple. You can install the app, or you can just run it online. The one I have on my PC, I install it, but most times I just go online and then get my work done. All you have to do is to click on this link, or just type Canva, then you are going to see the download link. Download it and then install. Then you can start creating your PowerPoint. So we move on to phone. For phone, it's very, very simple. Unfortunately, I don't think WPS has PowerPoint inbuilt in phone. Even if it does, I don't think it will be more better for you to use it to edit. So you can use Canva in phone. And remember, I said it is paid. But here's the thing: you don't need to bother. We have already promised to give you 200 templates in which you can take to either PowerPoint or Canva. You can edit those templates and then get your work done. You don't need to pay for anything or subscribe to premium. Just need to take the templates for our masterclass boss, then edit it and convert. So the third tool we'll be using is ChatGPT. This is my best tool so far. Like in 2025, this is my best tool. ChatGPT is basically an AI assistant, and obviously a lot of us know about ChatGPT. We have heard of it from a friend. We have even used it, and a lot of us are pro in using it. So it's going to help us to organize our reports, like I said before. And do not worry about your reports being detected by AI detectors. We can bypass that. It's very, very simple. We show you how to do that in the theory of it. Very simple. So to install ChatGPT on computer, you have to run it online on your browser. I'm not that certain there's an app for it yet, but I think there'll be an app. Just search if there's an app. But for me, I just run my own online. All you have to do is to type the URL chat.openai.com and then sign in with your email or Google account. Then keep the link or save it. So this step work for either phone or PC. All you have to do is sign in and then keep the link or save it. I'll be showing you how to do that. Let me just show you how to do that one. Okay. So from here, all you have to do is to create a new page. then search for ChatGPT or chat.openai.com. Chat.openai.com. Then you are going to see it will just log in once. Normally, it's supposed to show you the sign up option, but since I'm already logged in, it did not. Let me just log out and then log and create a new account. Let me log out and then create a new account. You see the login process is very, very simple. All you have to do is to sign up for free. You can see it here at the top right corner. Sign up for free. I'm trying to click the link, but it's not responding. Okay, then sign up for free. You can either sign up or log in. If you have an account before, you can log in, or if you don't, you just sign up. Majority of us have the account, but just for those who don't have, I'll be showing you how to sign up. My network is quite slow today. Probably it's because of the rain. I'm sorry for the delay. Let me refresh the screen and just show you how. Okay, now if you see, you can either type in your Gmail. Let me use my second Gmail. I think 25@gmail.com. Under type in the Gmail, hit continue, and then type in your password. But personally, I don't like using this because who do this again? This sign in option is quite outdated. What we do now is basically sign up with Google. Just click this one, continue with Google, and then you choose your account here. I have two here. I've created the first one. Let me choose for EduCraft. You continue. This network is quite annoying today. What's going on? So you write your full name. Let's say print. You can start to stick with your full name or just your name, your date of birth. I don't think this is necessary, but let's just go with it. I know what I'll be skipping that. That information is confidential. So just type in your date of birth, hit continue, and it will show you your dashboard. Oh, you know what? No one cares. Let me just do it. This is quite weird because the ChatGPT I used before, the login process was quite easy. I guess they have updated the site because it has been a long time I created a new account. I'm just doing this for the sake of the class. After loading, you see you go through the manual. I don't normally like doing that, but for those who want to do it, just do it. And then from here, you can start doing anything. Let's say, for instance, you can just type something. What will I type now? Let's say how to get. What do you think are the two to get started with writing a report? Then you see blah blah, they'll give you plans and things like that. So this is basically what we'll be using ChatGPT for. With this ChatGPT to organize our data. Let me just break it down for you. We are going to take the research from a particular place and then put it in Obsidian, our note taking app, organize everything there as a draft. Then after getting your entire research for multiple source, let's say 20 source, then you take it to ChatGPT and then it will do the work. But you cannot just put You cannot just put it like that and expect it to do the work. There are certain things you need to do, and that will be showing you from the theory of the training. Now that being said, let's move on to the next tool we'll be installing. Let's move on to the PowerPoint slide again. For the next tool, we are going to, okay, one more thing, there's something here. There's a tip for those who are using phone. If you are using phone, you can like rewriting the link all the time in your Edge or Chrome would be tiring. So you would need to download the app on Play Store and then just save it in order for you to get access to it all the time. Move on to the next tool, which is Microsoft Edge or Chrome. This one basically you don't need to install it at all. You don't really need to install it. For all PC and phone, I can assure you 100% that it comes with either Microsoft Edge or Chrome. But for those of you who might not have it, it's very simple to install. Just search for Google Chrome. Funny how the place where you are searching for it is actually the web browser itself. It can either be Microsoft Edge or Chrome, except you have another web browser like Opera Mini or Brave or something like that. But if you have those ones, it will also do the same thing. Any web browser you have, just stick with it and it will be just fine. For those who are curious on the installation process, you can see it on the screen. Search for Chrome or Microsoft Edge, then tap and install, or you can follow this link or which will be sent to you after the class in a PDF. One more thing, my favorite, I like using Microsoft Edge. I know majority of us like using Chrome, but Microsoft Edge is just so versatile. You can do so many things with it. Try it out and you see it's the best. Maybe I'm just being biased, but for me, it's actually the best. Now we move on to Obsidian Note Taking app. So this is the tool recommended for PC. The reason why I love this tool so much is their graphical interface. You can graph all your drafts in the sense that it will look visually appealing to the eye. So this tool is very good and very simple to use. All you have to do is very simple. Go to this download link or URL, then choose your operating system, either Windows, Mac or Linux, install, open, and we are done. Let me show you how, just in case you are wondering. Let me show you how. Okay. So let me search for Obsidian. Just click on the first link you see there, or you can see a download button here. Click on this one or this one. I think either ones will give you the right one. Then you will be transported to their site. From their site, you can actually download the app. Just click on Get Obsidian for Windows or choose your operating system. Download and automatically it will pop up here. So just wait for it to download and install it. Installation process is not very hard. For those of us who are scared on installing process, like installation process, is very simple. All you have to do is to just read a few lines. For those of you who want to read them, for me, I don't read it. I just click yes, 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 I do, things like that, and then just install. All you are looking for is the installation button. Once you can see that, just press install, and 100% you are going to get it right. So after downloading this, double click and install it. You definitely get it right. Let's move on to the slide. So the next one I'm coming, something is wrong. I'm coming. Okay, we are back. So the next one is notepad. One more thing, I just remembered I've not been giving room for feedback. Just in case you have any question, you can just feel free to raise up your hand and then ask question. I'll wait for some seconds, and if there's no question, I'll continue. Do we have any question? If you're not clear on installation process of any tool, I can go back to it and re-explain. Are we all good? Okay, I believe we are all good. So we move on to Notepad. Notepad is very, very simple. Windows always come with Notepad. I don't think there's any Windows that don't have Notepad. Just click on your Windows button, search for Notepad, and boom, it will just come outside. For phone also, also have a pre-installed Notepad. You can try it right now. Just open your phone, type Notepad, or just type Note. You're going to see it there. So that one is for you to get your work done very, very fast. Obsidian, you have to install things like that, create a new draft and everything. For Notepad, just click on Notes, and then everything just start to, it will just work. Then we move on to, I did not talk about Notion. I did not. Remember, we are supposed to talk about Obsidian, Notepad, and Notion. For Notion, it's very, very simple, same thing also. However, it's both web based and also as an app too. The installation process is just type Notion, then download the app or just run it in your web. Either way, it's going to work for you. It does literally the same thing as Obsidian and Notepad. I think that was the reason why I did not include it, because why repeat something over and over again when you can just use any one of these, either Obsidian or Notepad. Obsidian for PC users and Notepad for phone users or also PC users, anyone you want to use. Now we'll move on to the conclusion part of this class and also assessment part. Now this is basically the starting of all report writing. For you to be able to write any report, you have to understand the tool they use and know which one to use. Not just understanding the tool, you have to know which one to use, because it's not about knowing the list of things there, it's about knowing how to use them. And that's what we'll be showing you in this class. This day one just showed you how to install each tool. Then from day two, we'll be teaching you how to use them to write a report. And then for the assessment part, all we need you to do for this class is just to install every one of these tools and send in installation done when completed. So install every one of these tools and also send in installation done. And also to serve as a motivation, or let's say a reward for participating in the class, we are going to be sending amount of 1,000 naira to the 5 people who installed this tool. So the 5 people who sent in installation done to the group chat, they will get the prize, the first five people. And also you are going to do that with show of proof. You can't just type installation done without proof. So do that with show of proof. I believe we talked about how many reports, sorry, how many tools. Let me check. I'm coming. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We talked about 5 tools. Actually, six tools or five. We talked about 5 tools. Now, for each of those tools, we need a show of proof for you to actually get the prize. When you are done installing it, just give us a show of proof, and then the first 5 people, I repeat, we won't be going up downward apart from 5. The first 5 people, we're sending them their reward for it. Now, this is to thank you for participating in the class, because a lot of us have many things to do. But the fact that you showed up here, it means you really want to take this your report writing skill very seriously, and this is just to appreciate you for that. Now that being said, we move on to the end of this section. We have come a long way, talked about various tools, and now we are coming to the end of this section. We'll be talking about foundation of technical report writing in day 2. which is Sunday tomorrow. In day 2, this is where we'll actually start technical report writing. We'll be building the foundation of all report writing. We'll be talking about the structure of any technical reports. Let me just give you a brief of this. Now, all reports must have these three things. For you to know a very good report, they must have these three things. Number one, they must have the preliminary page. Number two, they must have the main page. And number three, supplementary page. So all reports must contain these three things. I repeat, all reports must contain this, no matter how small it is, even if it's a 5-page document or 6-page doc, they must contain these three things. And this is how your lecturer know how to grade you. If your report is missing one of all those things, then you might definitely not get the full mark. And we'll be showing you these things from day 2. We'll also cover the preliminary page, day 2, which talk about, I'm coming, the cover page, the title page, declaration, certification, dedication, acknowledgement, abstract, and so on. We'll teach you how to write these tools and explain what they mean. Teach you about the cover page, what should be in the cover page. From this overview here, you see the following thing that should be in the cover page: report title, student name, university logo, date of submission, and no page number. This is very, very important. When writing a cover page, no page number needed. When you put in a page number, as a lecturer, let's say if I'm a lecturer, I might deduct marks for that, because you have to be professional in all you do. So we'll be showing you how to do that for the cover page. For the title page, it's also like the cover page, but there is a big difference. The cover page and the title page, they are basically almost the same, but there is a big difference. Most students confuse their two. They either make a report without a title page, or they make a report without a cover page. But a good report must contain both pages, the cover page and the title page. I'll be showing you how to write both of them from tomorrow. Now, we'll also teach you how to write abstract. Abstract is very, very, very intriguing. Like, you might think it's just the summary of any report. That's what I also taught before, but it is not. There are specific guidelines on how to actually write abstract. There are things you need to do, and there are things you don't need to do to write an abstract. And we'll be showing you that in tomorrow's class. We'll also talk about report template. What should be in every report. Now, this one is for a final year project. For a final year project, a good one must have up to 5 chapters, and they must have declaration, certification, dedication, acknowledgement, abstract, table of content, and so on, nomenclature. Then also must have 5 chapters. That one matters a lot. The first one, introduction, which you have the background of study, which is the problem statement, aims, objective, the tools used, and things like that. Then for the chapter 2, literature review. This one is very, very simple, and this is where the art of your report lies. You are going to be having methodology, literature review, and you're also going to have review of other people's work. Chapter 3, materials and method, which are the materials or method used in carrying out your report. Chapter 4, you have design, implementation, analysis. So basically, this is the design process of a report. And chapter 5, you have key findings. Now, let me just break this down for you. I know I'm not supposed to be doing this in this class. This is just to show you what you'll be seeing in day 2. Now, remember I told you that all reports must have 3 things, 3 pages, which are the preliminary page, the main pages, and supplementary page. Now let me show you something. The first, from declaration down to nomenclature, that's your preliminary page. While from your introduction down to chapter 4, that's your main page. Then chapter 5 is introduction down to chapter 5 is your main page. Then the one downward, which is your reference appendix, and that's your supplementary page. And those 3 things makes up the entire report. So we'll be giving you different templates for an AI project. The next one is for IT reports. Now this is a template for IT report. For those of you doing your COS and don't even know how to start writing a report, we'll be giving you this template. This template can be used for any school, no matter the institution you are. Uniben, Unilag, DESU, EUI, AAU, all those things. No matter the school you are, this template can be used. Although it depends though, if your school have a specific template for your TOC, you would work with that one. But if they don't, you can just use this template. We're showing you how to write each of them, and that's basically what we'll be covering in day two. We'll be talking about preliminary page and how to actually write them. What, like, how you can see a page that is not supposed to be so. For instance, if you just pick up a report and you see the abstract, you should know where to spot your mistake and know what to do to rectify it. That will be shown in day two. That being said, we have come to the end of this section. It was a wonderful one and a long one. Actually, we showed you how to install those tools, and we'll move on to day two tomorrow, same time, same venue, which is same place also. That being said, I'll see you in day two. Thank you for your time, and we can also, one more thing. Let me give room for questions. If you have questions, just drop them in. Just in case you have questions, you can either type it or unmute yourself to speak. So I'll be giving it like 10 minutes to do that. If you have any question, just type it in or unmute yourself to speak. Okay, you can go on. Someone is raising up their hand. Okay. It means we are all good, or if most of us are scared of asking the question, you can just type it in. Or if you don't have any question, it means we are all good, and with that, we can call it a day. After the class, I'll be
Good evening,
sending
sir.
you
Can you?
the course materials for day one, and I'll also send you the video section for day one. That being said, good night, everyone. I'll see you all
Good evening,
in day
sir.
two. Thank you for your time. Mm.